Not a bad Georgia deer.
It's not a bad anywhere deer.
Feel the weight of it.
Yeah, that's the first thing I do when I pick them up is the weight. It gives you you pick up really tremendous world-class racks. The first thing you notice about them is the weight of them. Canada, in particular, for some reason, the density of those racks is amazing.
Oh, they are.
But these, typically, I think stereotypically, people think a southeastern deer is small, and this is anything but small.
Well, you know, the thing about it, look at the thickness, you know, just the tine length itself, and then the mass through here. For again, we're talking about Georgia deer, but that's the biggest deer we've taken off this farm. So
yeah,
not all bad.
And kind of being a bad salesman here, you know, we talk all the time about if all you did was monster meal, it's very unlikely that that deer would achieve what it did. Monster meal can be a tool to help anyone, you know, achieve those results, because it's all of that comes when everything else, all the other needs are met. And you're doing it through habitat, food plots, multi-species habitat, because I can tell there's a lot of turkeys here because it looks like turkey habitat, and that's really the story that we want to hear. I think it just would benefit our people to hear it from you and how each piece fits together. Yeah, it's not just one light switch.
Well, this food plot, when we were driving in, those pear trees right there, this deer was underneath those pear trees, and he would come in here and feed on the food plot, and then he'd go to the monster meal, and it was the furthest point away for him, but he would feed all the way to the monster meal. So we had he got a chance to eat 3 or 4 different things before he ever got to the protein feeder.
Yep, and it's a kind of a natural response. The way we developed the pellet was there's a lignin in it that helps develop a rumen mat. Now, when a deer eats a very highly concentrated diet, it needs good woody browse or some sort of lignin to help it digest those high energy foods. So he was doing what he'd normally do is he would eat his carbohydrates and then go browse somewhere. Absolutely. He's got the browse right there, and he goes getting some protein.
No, absolutely. He got everything right here. And he got shot right here.
He got literally everything,
but my
including the bullet.
Yeah. But I was very proud for my 14-year-old. That's a deer lifetime for anybody.
Absolutely.